We have big and crazy news today. Like Roblox swearing, me and a bunch of drama, big new updates and more. Let's jump into it. There's really a pretty messed up scam going around. So I'm sure a lot of us are familiar with Hasm. He's a 2PM police only and an overall popular member of the community. He's also known for giving away insane amounts of Robux to YouTubers and other players.
Another 1 million? No way. Bro, no way, bro. Another million!
Which is super cool. Like what Hasm is doing is insane, and it's why he's so loved in the community. But people have now started to use his name and generosity to their advantage. A scam channel has popped up that has more subs than Hasm himself, and is streaming a fake scam. And it's actually pretty believable too, since recently he hasn't been doing streams just like this. So little kids who probably don't know any better but just believe this. Also, the fact he has more subs might make it look like he's more legit, when that's just not true. And they aren't just scam by making the stream fake. They have links everywhere to fishy free Roblox sites. It's manipulating little kids, pretty awful. And it's not like this is new, we've seen stuff like this happen time and time again. I think this one is especially messed up since they're pretending to be Hasm using his name, especially when Hasm's one of the nicest dudes in the community. And using it to your advantage to scam people, just messed up. But let's get into our next story with some big drama going around. It's actually about me. So all the tweets are now deleted, but me and my username just had a big argument on Twitter. I'm not gonna show off all the tweets because I deleted them for a reason, but I'll show the start of it. It started with username just replying to one of my tweets, and then I clapped back for no reason, calling him the lamest person on the app. And it just kept escalating to a point where I probably took it a bit too far. And I'll admit this, I said it on Twitter, but I can agree that I was in the wrong. Since I kind of went after him for no reason. But also, if you follow my Twitter, you know I do this with everyone. Not to this extent, but I always jokingly roast people. It's kind of what I'm known for on Twitter. But I usually do it with people I know, and I don't know a username, so I can see how the jokes didn't seem like jokes. I know some are mad and understand, but the situation has been resolved. Username did unblock me, we spoke briefly about what happened. The conversation kind of ended abruptly, but I think we both agreed to just go our separate ways. So yeah, that drama and beef is in the past now, we can just move on. I just wanted to address it fully since I can't say everything in 2 tweets. And let's move into some good news. Roblox has revealed a brand new feature to our roles in the next few weeks. All titles, descriptions, or whatever will now be auto-translated into a preferred language. So to anyone who doesn't understand a language or just wants to switch, you have the option now. Which is really cool, and I feel like this will open the platform up to more people. Like people who don't understand English or other languages can now translate and understand what a game is. I saw some people concerned with this though, since translation can be poor at times. But I think game devs can adjust the translations and also opt out of it. So if a game dev doesn't like their auto translations, they can just say no, and the game won't be translated. So I don't think there's anything to worry about. It's a pretty cool feature and a very useful one at that in the end of the day. Another dub from Roblox, I'm actually surprised how many good updates we've been getting recently. It seems like it's been a while since we got a controversial update, so good on Roblox. I gotta give respect, because they don't usually do good things. And well, speaking of good updates, we got another one. And this is an update people have been wanting for years. A lot of us probably been in that stage where you're loading into a game and it's full, and you just keep waiting and waiting until nothing happens. And you don't know whether to leave or stay because you might be close. It's a pretty frustrating thing on the platform, especially if you're trying to get into like your friend's game. And you're just stuck in this constant loop of what seems like endless loading. Well, they made us so you're now in a queue, which is amazing because you know where you sit, if you're close to getting in. And also, a lot of people are saying it's quicker this way too. And so many people are excited by this, Creek being hype and other people saying it's perfect. It seems like a very small update, but it's very significant and useful. Yeah, another big and good update from Roblox. The streak continues. But let's move to our next story, which is just insane. So a few days ago I covered that people were mad at Driving Empire, and this wasn't any regular drama. It wasn't just people making like tweets. Kinda so mad that they actually went out of their way to email companies. They emailed companies about how Driving Empire is using their assets and like profiting off them. And many thought this wasn't going to lead to anything. I even said nothing would probably happen. But well, I was wrong. Now imagine if this actually works. Like a company actually strikes down because of backlash. That'd be huge and would lead to more people trying to get games in trouble. I doubt that would happen though. One company actually took action against Driving Simulator because of this. And all their cars were removed from the game, which is just insane. Some people are freaking out over this. Creek even made a whole Twitter video just freaking out.
People didn't like pay to win and loot boxes so much that they started emailing the car companies.
Now a lot of other companies apparently want to get stuff taken down too. But a lot of emails are now fake. Like this is a popular Ferrari one going around, but it's all fake. All we know now is content tags were removed from the game. This is so crazy because it could just make a massive ripple effect. Not just for this game, but other Roblox games. I bet people are now emailing other companies about games to get them in trouble. I also find it so funny that fans are so mad they want to get this game in trouble this badly. And actually it worked. It's just wild. And next we have some kind of dumb drama. So a little bit ago if you haven't seen, tax companies were actually buying ads in Roblox games. Which left everyone pretty confused. Like what's the point? It didn't seem like the right appeal because let's be real. No 9-year-old is going to see a tax ad and like freak out. I don't know what they were going for or what the point was, but they're not taking it a step further. Ads in Roblox games are annoying, but now they bought ads all over TikTok. They're like paying creators to play a Roblox game with it in it. And you talk about like taxes and stuff. It's such a weird thing, I don't know. Like there's nothing wrong with this really. I just don't think advertising taxes and how to do taxes for little kids are going to work. Now as I said at the start, there's drama surrounding these ads. Because people simply just don't like them. And it seems like the same reason as to what I said. It just feels so dystopian and out of place. Also, people think kids shouldn't be marketed stuff like this. I don't know, what do you think of this? So random and weird. I'm gonna play a short clip on these TikToks so you get a feel for it.
Hi, welcome to RBC. Would you like to learn a little bit about money and go on a scavenger hunt with us? I should learn a bit about money.
Now, to be fair, I think some of the message in the game is actually like good for people to hear. Like basic lessons about being smart with money. Just not the right approach though. And next we have some pretty big news. So the Bedwars community right now is kinda going crazy. Apparently there's an exploiter going around who can just get anyone banned and terminated off the platform. What they do is make alt accounts do inappropriate stuff in your game, then master for you for doing the inappropriate stuff. And this actually works. A couple of YouTubers and popular people in the Bedwars space have been banned by this. And also staff of the game and competitive players are also getting banned. Like that's insane, you know it's bad when the staff themselves are getting banned and can't handle it. Roblox seriously needs to do something about this, because it's all an issue with masterboarding. We've seen so many instances like the past month where people abuse the masterboarding system. And I understand why this works. Because usually masterboards equal something bad. Roblox doesn't look into them. You just take the masterboards at face value and just ban whatever. Which leads to stuff like this happening, people are losing their accounts. That's what shocked me the most. Usually when stuff like this happens, it's only like a 1 week ban. But the fact that we're getting terminated is just absurd. Hopefully Roblox fixes the issues, because it's getting worse every week it seems. And let's get our second last news story, which is once again just insane. So over the past few weeks, everyone's been talking about Pets MX plushies. We all know by now that everyone was mad at them since they literally costed $250, and it only cost them like $10 to make them. And recently, they ended up releasing and sold out. But that's not even the craziest part. People are reselling this on eBay and you won't believe for how much. Someone just bought, like this actually sold, someone bought a resold one for $2,300. What is going on? $2,300 for a Pets MX plushie. You could have done so much more with that amount of money. And now since one sold, everyone else is trying to sell these for 10x the price. There's so many resales out there just for insane prices. What a crazy situation. Like this could also be a scam. Someone could just redeem the DLC and sell it. You can't verify that. But looking for our last wave, Roblox himself swearing. David Buzuki himself actually, the owner of the platform. So let me give some context. Roblox recently started their Hack Week thing. I'm not too sure what it is, but I think it's a 7-day competition where teams are challenged to make the best game they can in 7 days. Correct me if I'm wrong. But anyways, with this competition, they're actually covering the whole thing on their YouTube channel with like an episode every day. Pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. But in one of these episodes, David Buzuki committed the biggest Roblox crime of swearing. Here's the clip.
This is shit I've been hoping for 15 to 20 years. This is shit I've been...
What did he say?
That wasn't me who bleeped it, it was but it's pretty obvious he said the S word. I know, it's insane. But all jokes aside, whenever someone in the Roblox community swears, people always just start freaking out. And now when it's the owner, people have gone insane. Everyone is reposting the clip, many popular news accounts are covering it, and a lot of people are shocked he actually swore. Which, like, it's not that big of a deal, guys, let's be real. He's an adult, he can do whatever he wants. It is funny though how the Roblox community acts when stuff like this happens. I feel like there's two sides to it. One set of people are actually shocked, and one set of people just thinking it's funny. That's all though, if you enjoyed, check out this video and I'll see you in the next one.